Good morning, dear students. In this class, we are going to start the first unit. Once again, please check whether the PPT is listening. Dear students, the first unit is logic and proofs. Okay, the title of the unit is logic and proofs. Dear students, please take the notes and at the same time you got to listen. So let us see the introduction for this unit. Logic is the rational method which helps in analysis of a input or a question to derive a proper conclusion. Okay, logic is a rational method which helps in analysis of a input or a question to derive a proper conclusion or derive a proper output. Logic is actually the reasoning made by us in our mind for solving a particular problem. So these are all the various views, various meanings we can say of logic. Logic is useful in many fields of science for proper results. Okay? Without logic, nothing can be happened. Nothing can be done, right? Programs, software, all these things are working with the help of logic only. So, especially for the field of computer science and engineering, this logic is very much helpful to you, right? So, the first definition is definition for propositions. Definition for propositions. So, a declarative sentence which is either true or false, but not both, is called proposition. Okay, it is denoted by capital P. So, proposition means a declarative sentence which is either true or false, but not both, is called a proposition, or it is called a statement. It is denoted by capital P. Okay, dear students, once again, proposition means a declarative sentence which is either true or false, but not both, which is called a proposition. Example: sun rises in the east. Whether the slide has changed? Are you able to see the examples 1, 2, 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for example, we consider the following sentences. Sun rises in the east. Is it true? Sun rises in the east. Is it true? Yes, dear students. Please reply. Sun rises in the east. Is it true? Simply unmute your mic and say. No problem. Sun rises in the east. It is true. Therefore, is it a proposition? Very good. Is it a proposition? The first sentence is sun rises in the east. Is it a proposition? True அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்கிறீங்க சரியா? True அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்கிறீங்க. Fine. Second one, Chennai is capital of Tamil Nadu. Is it true? Chennai is capital of Tamil Nadu. Is it true? Come on, dear students, be active. Be interactive. Chennai is capital of Tamil Nadu.
True.
True. True only. Very good. Then 2 plus 3 is equal to 4. Is it true? 2 plus 3 equal to 4. Is it true?
False.
False. Very good. Now, dear students, in these three examples, which are propositions and which are not propositions? Can anyone please? Yes. Which are propositions and which are not? Come on. Even if it is mistake, don't worry. Come on, dear students. My next question is, true or the proposition or false or the proposition? That's my next question. Yes, answer my question. A proposition should be true.
Either can be true or false.
Very good. A proposition is a declarative sentence which is true or false, but not both. So true அப்படிங்கிறப்ப the first one is a proposition. Second one is also true. Therefore, second one is also a proposition. Third one is false. Even if it is false, it is a proposition, right? So in this example, the three examples are propositions only. The fourth one, what is the time now? What is the time now? Is it true? What is the time now? Is it true? Fifth one, take a cup of coffee. Is it true? Sixth one, x plus y is equal to z. Is it true? Come on, one by one, let us see. First of all, fourth one, what is the time now? Is it proposition? Before that, is it true? Come on, dear students. I'm eagerly waiting for your response. Four, five, six. What about four first? Am I audible, dear students?
Or true.
What is the time now? Four. True or false?
True.
Okay, let it be. Any other answers for four? Even if it is mistake, don't worry. What is the time?
Not false.
Neither true nor false. இது ட்ரூவும் கிடையாது ஃபால்ஸும் கிடையாது. என்னப்பா வாட் இஸ் டைம்? இட் இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் ஏ கொஸ்டின். இன்ட்ராகேட்டிவ் அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். சரியா? கிராமர்ல we have studied it as interrogative. Interrogative means question. Whether it is right or wrong. Thank you for your answer. Okay. Fourth one is neither true nor false. Neither true nor false. Neither nor. True கிடையாது false கிடையாது. Fine. Take a cup of coffee. Is it true? Is it true or false? ஒரு கப் காஃபி சாப்பிடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். Is it true? It is a command. It is neither true nor, come on, nor
False.
False. Very good. Then x plus y is equal to z. Is it true? It cannot be concluded because x plus y is equal to z means this statement or equation or the truthness of this equation or falseness of this equation depends on the values of x, y and z. Therefore, we cannot conclude. Therefore, it is neither true nor false. So, dear students, the examples 4, 5 and 6 cannot be concluded as true or false. Therefore, they are not proposition. Only true or false. But here, the examples 4, 5 and 6 are neither true nor false. Therefore, they are not proposition. Whereas the first, second and third examples are propositions. Okay. I hope that now you got the point. So, அதெல்லாம் இங்க டீடைலா சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. I need not explain it once again. 1, 2, 3 are propositions சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. Then come to the next point, dear students. Atomic statement. So just now we have studied about statement. Okay, just now we have studied statement. Statement means a declarative sentence which is either true or false, but not both. Statement or proposition. Now atomic statement. Now dear students, what do you mean by atom? In your own way, in your own language, no problem. What do you mean by atom? Atom. Atom is the smallest particle. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So atomic statement is a very small statement. Further, it cannot be split or broken down in the simpler or smaller statements. That is what is called the atomic statement. So dear students, an atomic statement is a type of declarative sentence which cannot be broken down into other simpler sentence. Okay, an atomic statement is a type of declarative sentence which cannot be broken down into other simpler sentence. Because in those days, John Dalton has published the theory of atom. Okay, in that theory, he said atom cannot be cannot be splitted. Okay, similarly, the same concept here only. But nowadays, I think they are splitting atom by some techniques. I'm not clear about I'm not very much know about that, but nowadays I think in physics it is possible. Proton, neutron, electron, atom is divided into some constituent particles. Anyway, dear students, atomic statement means very small statement, very simple statement, which cannot be broken down further into simple sentence. Example, Rama is rich. It is a sentence. Rama is rich. It cannot be broken further. Okay. Next, dear students, compound statement. Compound statement. What do you mean by compound? Compound statement. Come on, dear students. Compound statement. Compound statement. A statement which can be constructed by combining one or more atomic statements using connectives is called a compound statement. So in 9th or 10th standard, you may have studied in grammar. Simple sentence, complex sentence, compound sentence. Have you studied it? Anyone can remember? Anyone
Yes,
can
sir.
remember? Very good. Thank you for your response. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence. So, in compound sentence, we can find two or more simple sentence. So, dear students, a statement which can be constructed by combining one or more atomic statements using connectives is called compound statements. Abhinana meaning they can be splitted further into simple or smaller sentences or statements, right? So, dear students, Rama is a boy and Sita is a girl. Can anyone split this sentence into two sentences? Rama is a boy and Sita is a girl. Can anyone split this sentence into two sentences? Come on. Come on, my dear students.
Rama is a boy.
Very
Second
good.
son, Sita is a girl.
Sita is a girl. Very good. So, Rama is a boy and Sita is a girl. It is one sentence, meaningful sentence. That is very important. And Sita is a girl. It is also another meaningful simple sentence. Now, I hope that you understood atomic statement and compound statement. Now, connectives. Dear students, connectives. So, as far as English grammar is concerned, connectives have been told we can say and, or, but, then and so, like that, and so also on connective, and so either or, like that we can have so many connectives. Connectives means, what is the function of connectives? Connectives is a word which connects two or more statements or two or more sentences together. Okay. So in logic, a connective is a symbol or word used to connect two or more sentences in grammatically valid way. Grammatically, when we are connecting those sentences with the help of these connectives, it should be grammatically valid. It should be grammatically valid. Grammatically valid. The meaning is meaningful sentences, such that the value of the compound sentence, produced depends only on that of the original sentence and on the meaning of the connective. Connective is called a logical operator. It is very important, dear students. Operator. Usually mathematical operators அப்படின்னு சொல்றப்ப plus, minus, division, okay, plus, minus, addition, subtraction, division. We will not use this symbol for division as far as in computer. Either instead of that we use this slash. Okay, we use this slash. So addition, subtraction, division, then multiplication. This is a symbol for multiplication. In computer languages we use star for multiplication. So these are all called mathematical operators, dear students. These are all called mathematical operators. But these connectives, no, and are, but all these things are called logical operators. All these things are called logical operators. Some of the well-known connectives are conjunction. Conjunction is one of the connective. Conjunction means, I will explain it little later. Disjunction, conditional statement, and biconditional statement. These are all well-known connectives. Conjunction, disjunction, conditional statement, and biconditional statement. Right? Conjunction, conjunction. Dear students, simply talking, conjunction is nothing but and. Conjunction is nothing but and. That symbol is cap. Cap is the symbol for and or conjunction. We can easily remember this symbol because and அப்படிங்கிறப்ப the first letter is A. And உள்ள first letterல இந்த கேப் ஆல்ரெடி இருக்குங்க பாத்தீங்களா, ஆல்ரெடி கேப் அங்கேயே இருக்கு. அதனால உங்களுக்கு ஈஸியா ஞாபகம் வச்சிருக்கலாம். Without any confusion, you can easily remember the symbol. A ல இருக்கிற கேப் தான் symbol for and or conjunction. The proposition P and Q denoted by P cap Q is called the conjunction of P and Q. Conjunction of P and Q is P cap Q. Okay, and nothing else. For example, we have two statements P and Q. P is a statement, simple statement, Sita is dancing. Q is another statement, Ram is dancing. And what is the conjunction of P and Q? P cap Q, which is nothing but just to combine this. Sita is dancing and Rama is dancing. Therefore, Sita and Rama are dancing. Sita and Rama are dancing. Is it clear, dear students? Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it understandable, dear students? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, distinction. Similarly, distinction is nothing but or. Distinction means it is or. Okay. The Tamil equivalent is alladu. Let P and Q be any two propositions. The proposition P or Q denoted by P cup Q and means cap. The inverted symbol is called cup. Capனா நம்ம தலையில வைக்கிறப்ப இந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். டாப் க்ளோஸ்டா இருக்கும், கப்னா பாட்டம் க்ளோஸ்டா இருக்கும். So this is cup. You think about some ice cream. This cup ice. Okay. Cup. Distinction of P and Q. Example, P denotes the statement John is lawyer. Q is another statement John is a politician. What is P cup Q or distinction of P and Q? John is either lawyer or a politician. John is either a lawyer or a politician. Next, conditional statement. Conditional statement is a statement which is based on some condition. When we are entering into the definition, you can easily understand. Let P and Q be two compound propositions. Okay, P and Q be two compound propositions. If P then Q, that is denoted by if P then Q. It is very important. If P then Q. If you study well, then you will pass. If you come earlier, then we will meet. Okay. If you exercise daily, then you will be healthy, right? Something like that. That is what is conditional class in கூட நீங்க கிராமர்ல படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. The equivalent logic conditional statement. If P then Q, that is denoted by P goes to Q. This arrow can be read as goes to. It is optional. You can read it as goes to. It is read as goes to, or you can read as if P then Q. Arrow போட்டோர்னே நீங்க read பண்ணலாம். If P then Q. If P then Q is called conditional proposition, conditional statement or conditional proposition. Example, P is a statement which denote Sita is dancing. Q is another statement, Rama is dancing. Another statement, Rama is dancing. Then what about the conditional statement? Condition, you have to impose a condition. If you want to impose a condition, you have to use the word if. Okay? So if P then Q means, another P goes to Q means, if Sita is dancing, then Rama is dancing. This is a conditional statement. First, before the first sentence, you include the word if, and in between, you include then. If Sita is dancing, then Rama is dancing. Understand, dear students? This is what is conditional statement. Then biconditional statement. Condition in both the way. Give and take policy. If you help me, I will also help you. அப்படி சொல்றாங்க. நீங்க ஹெல்ப் பண்ணீங்கன்னா நானும் உங்களுக்கு தேவைப்படுறப்ப நான் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. சிலவங்க வந்து எதையுமே எதிர்பார்க்காம ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுவாங்க. So by conditional, both the way the condition should be satisfied. If P and Q are two propositions, the common proposition P if and only Q, that is denoted by P implies and implied by, both the way. Double-headed arrow. பாத்தீங்களா? if and only is Q அப்படின்னு ரீட் பண்ணணும். ரீட் பண்றப்ப எப்படி ரீட் பண்ணீங்க? P if and only if நான் I double F கூட போடலாம். If and only if Q, or one right arrow at the top followed by one left arrow at the bottom. Both right arrow and left arrow put together. This is a symbol. It's called biconditional. By means two, both the way, in two ways. Biconditional proposition or biconditional statement. Example, Sita is dancing, Rama is dancing. P if and only if Q means Sita is dancing if and only if Rama is dancing. Sita is dancing if and only if Rama is dancing. Okay? I think it is understandable for you. Next, negation. Negation is opposition. Negation, opposition. He comes today. அதோட நெகேஷன் எப்படி சொல்லுவீங்க? கிராமர்ல கூட படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ் அப்படின்னு படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. Dear students, negative sentence அப்படின்னு படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. Tell me. Negative sentence அப்படின்னு படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. He comes today. What is the opposite of he comes today? Or negative sentence of he comes today? Yes, tell me.
He doesn't come today.
Very good. He doesn't come today. அவங்க வந்தாங்க, அதோட நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸ் அவங்க வராம இருக்கிறாங்க. Doesn't come today. Very good. So dear students, listen. Negation, very simple. Negation. Can you see the PPT? Negation in the PPT?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. If P is a proposition, the proposition not P is a proposition, நாட் பி அதோட நெகேஷன் ஆப்போசிட். டினோட்டட் பை எப்படி டினோட் பண்றாங்கன்னா இந்த சிம்பிள் போட்டு டினோட் பண்றாங்க. சரியா? 7 மாதிரி போடுறாங்க. பட் 7 மாதிரி போடக்கூடாது. இட் resembles with the 7. பட் 7 மாதிரி போடக்கூடாது. 7னா we put like this. But this symbol is like this. Negation P. We have another equivalent symbol also, that is tilde. It is in the keyboard of computer. Tilde is also same meaning as that of this symbol. Negation P or tilde P is called negation of P. Example, P says statement, I am an Indian. அப்போ negation P எப்படி எழுதணும்? I am not an Indian. Negation I am anti-Indian அப்படி எழுதக்கூடாது. I am not an Indian. சரியா? Okay, leave it. Just for fun I said. Next dear students, we slowly move towards truth table. Have you studied about the truth table earlier?
Yes,
Have you
sir.
studied about in physics, electronics, logic, gates, அதெல்லாம் நீங்க truth table படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. இது சேம் truth table தான். இங்க இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் அட்வான்ஸா படிக்கும். Little advanced, not much. So dear students, truth table. First of all, let us see the definition. A truth table is a table that shows the truth values of a compound proposition for all possible cases. So truth table is a truth table that shows the truth values of a common proposition for all possible cases. The truth value of a proposition is either true இருக்கலாம். Truth values வந்து we have only two truth values. One is true, another one is false. We have only two truth values, right? Now, my dear students, for understanding the truth table easily, I would like to give you a circuit which will help you a lot to understand the truth table for AND. Similarly, truth table for OR. Are you able to see this circuit, dear students? Are you able to see these circuits?
Yes, sir.
Fine. இங்க பாருங்க, ரொம்ப கேர்ஃபுல்லா பாருங்க, எல்லாருமே கவனிங்க. It's a circuit. I am not much familiar in circuit, but I would like to give this circuit as an example for understanding the AND truth table for AND. See dear students, it is a battery from which we are getting power supply, and here we have a load means some lamp, we can say some bulb and the mari kuda vechikalam. Load bulb, we have some bulb like this, okay? Load. And here we have two keys. Key now in circuit, key means switch. It is a device to make the circuit on and off. Key 1, key 2. Like that we can say, dear students, key 1, key 2 அப்படி சொல்லலாம். So these two keys are connected in the circuit as shown in the diagram, as shown in the circuit. No need to explain much. And my dear students, when switch A, K1, K2 or we can call it as A and B. When the switch A or key A is open na power will not flow. There is no power flow. சரியா? B is also open அப்படி வச்சுக்கோங்க. Whether the light will burn, both the keys are open. Open means connect ஆகல, on ஆகல. அப்படின்னா light எரியுமா? Will the light glow? Come on. Even if it is mistake, no problem. Answering is important. Tell me, dear students, whether the light will glow? Light will glow?
No.
Why? Because there is no supply from this point to this point, and also from this point to this point. And next, I would like to give another possibility. Switch A is closed. The switch A இங்க க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிருக்கு அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. க்ளோஸ் ஆயிருக்கு. இதை இப்போ மறந்துருங்க. Switch A is closed. switch B is remain open. Will the light will glow? Will the light will glow? Come on. Will the light will glow? Tell me, will the light will glow? Yes or no? Emma, chattama solunga. I can't hear.
No.
No, because there is no power flow from this point to this point. Because from battery, power will flow like this. It should reach load. Otherwise, the load will not function. Right? Now, my next question is, when will the light glow? When will the light glow? Anyone please? எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும் answer. Yes. When will the light glow? Tell me, dear students.
When both keys are closed.
When both the keys are closed. ரெண்டு கீயுமே க்ளோஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ இதை வச்சு நான் உங்களுக்கு அந்த அண்ட் ட்ரூத் டேபிள் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறேன். அண்ட் ட்ரூத் டேபிள் சர்க்கியூட் தான், எக்ஸாம்பிள் சர்க்கியூட். P is one key அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. Key Q is another key. This is load. P cap Q is load. ட்ரூனா லைட் எரியுது, ஃபால்ஸ்னா எரியலை. சரியா? When we get the light will glow, when we get the truth value true, if both the keys are on, both the truth values are true. On na true nu vechukkonga, off na false nu vechukkonga. சரியா? Correct? Is it understandable? Second case, first key is on, second key is off. Whether light will glow? No, so false. Another possibility, first key is off, second key is on, light will glow? No, therefore false. When both the keys are off, are not closed, even then light will not glow. So the light will glow, or we can get the truth value true only if both the cases the keys are on, or both the truth values are true. Both the truth values are true. This is the simple way to understand and the truth table for and. Next, dear students, we have another circuit which explain the truth values for R. And dear students, this is a battery, this is a load, lamp, we can say lamp or light. Okay, and in between the battery and the bulb, the keys are connected like this, connected parallelly. Now tell me, dear students, if the key A is on, the key on the on la irukku vechukonga, whether the light will glow?
Yes.
Even if, very good, even if the key B is open, B on agatalum kuda this light will come on, light will glow. Very good. Similarly, இது நீங்க விட்டுருங்க, இது ஓப்பன்ல இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, ஓப்பன்ல இருக்கட்டும், இது வந்து க்ளோஸா இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. Then what is the situation? Light will glow or not? Glow or not?
No.
You didn't understand the situation properly. நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா, முதல்ல வந்து A வந்து ஆன் ஆச்சு, B வந்து ஆஃப்ல தான் இருக்குது. அப்போ லைட் எரியான்னு சொன்னீங்க. வெரி குட். இப்போ என்னன்னா, நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா, B வந்து ஆன்ல இருக்கு, A ஆஃப்ல இருக்கு. லைட் எரியுமான்னு கேட்டேன்.
Yes.
எரியும், கண்டிப்பா எரியும். அப்படின்னா if at least one of the keys on, then the light will glow. ஏதாவது ஒன்று ஆன்ல இருந்தா போதும். When you get to the output false, when will the light will not glow? If both the keys are
Close.
if both the keys are off, not closed. Closed na on. Close ஆச்சுனாலே on ஆகுது. So if both the keys are off, then the light will not come on, will not glow. ரெண்டு கீயுமே ஆஃப்ல இருந்தா தான் லைட் எரியாது. ஏதாவது ஒரு கீ ஆன்ல இருந்தா கூட லைட் என்ன செய்யும்? லைட் will glow. Very good. உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So we can apply this same situation for the truth table of R. For the truth table of R. See here, dear students, very simple thing. பாருங்க, P ஒரு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட், Q is another statement. அப்படின்னா ஒரு கீன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, Q is another key. இது வந்து லோடு, P காப்பி Qங்கிறது லோடுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. ரெண்டுமே ட்ரூவா இருந்தா ரெண்டு கீயுமே ஆன்ல இருக்கும்போது லைட் எரியும். ஏதாவது ஒன்று ஆன்ல இருந்து இன்னொன்று ஃபால்ஸ்ல இருந்தாலும் லைட் எரியும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபால்ஸ்ல இருந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஆஃப்ல இருந்தோ செகண்ட் கீ ஆன்ல இருந்தாலும் லைட் எரியும். ரெண்டுமே ஆஃப்ல இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் லைட் எரியாது, ஃபால்ஸ் கிடைக்கும். Understand? Dear students, are you able to follow me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anybody having doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, dear students. So this is the truth table. So based on these two truth table, we can construct some other truth table. We can construct the truth table for conditional statement. Conditional statement truth table formula. We can construct the truth table for conditional statement also. Conditional நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணோம். Conditional means if then. Symbol is arrow, right side arrow. Biconditional means double headed arrow or both right and left arrow put together like this. Verbally we can say if and only if or I double F. Maths la வந்து if and only if can be put like this. I double F. Okay. Fine, dear students. Truth table for conditional statement பாருங்க. So for the first two truth table, I have given this situation as a circuit. இங்க இன்னொரு situation கொடுக்கிறேன் பாருங்க. In between, better to have a line like this. P and Q, P goes to Q. If P takes the truth value true and Q takes another truth value true, then P goes to Q is true. And if P is true and Q is false, then P goes to Q is false. If P is true and if P is F false, Q is true, then the truth value is true. If both the truth values are F, even then P goes to Q is true. Okay? Now இதை எப்படி ஈஸியா அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணி வச்சுப்பீங்க? Yes, dear students. How to understand this truth table easily? Yes, quick. Quick சொல்லுங்க. The time is almost over. சீக்கிரம் சொல்லுங்க. Anyone, please, dear students? Anyone, dear students, please? Yes. Anyone? Dear students, in three cases we have true. In only one case we have false. In only one case we have, tell me, we have false. False ஒரே ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷன்ல தான் கிடைக்குது. அது எப்போ கிடைக்குது அப்படின்னு மட்டும் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. When will we get false? Irrespective of the first case, if the second possibility is F, second case is F, we get F. Okay. Dear students, we can easily remember this one also. எப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா இப்படி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. Just a minute. பாருங்க, P goes to Q அப்படின்னு ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. Pங்கிறது we are studying well for some students. For example, Rama studies well and Rama passed. நல்லா படிக்கிறாங்கிறத ட்ரூன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, பாஸ் பண்ணாங்கிறதையும் ட்ரூன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, படிக்கலைங்கிறத ஃபால்ஸ்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, நாட் ஸ்டடிங்கிறத ஃபால்ஸ்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, நாட் பாஸ்ங்கிறதையும் ஃபால்ஸ்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். ராமா ஸ்டடிஸ் வெல், ராமா பாஸ்ட் அப்படின்னா ராமா இஸ் ஹாப்பி, ஹாப்பின்னா ட்ரூ அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். ராமா ஸ்டடிஸ் வெல் and Rama failed in the examination, therefore Rama is unhappy, therefore false. சரிங்களா? Then Rama not study but Rama passed, therefore Rama will be, come on,
Happy.
happy, therefore true. Then Rama not studied, Rama not passed, therefore Rama is not unhappy. படிக்காம இது செய்யலாததுனால ரொம்ப ஒன்றும் சங்கடப்படாது, அதனால ஹாப்பி அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கலாம், அதனால ட்ரூ அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். ஜஸ்ட் ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிளுக்காக சொன்னேன். சரியா? படிச்சாங்க பாஸ் பண்ணாங்க சந்தோஷம், படிச்சாங்க பாஸ் பண்ணல கொஞ்சம் சங்கடம் தான், படிக்கல இருந்தாலும் பாஸ் பண்ணாங்க ஹாப்பி தான், ஹாப்பி தான். படிக்கவும் இல்லை பாஸ் பண்ணவும் இல்லை, ரொம்ப சங்கடப்படலை, ஆல்மோஸ்ட் ஹாப்பி மாதிரி. ஸோ இப்படி நீங்க ஞாபகம் வச்சிருந்தீங்கன்னா யூ கேன் ஈஸிலி ரைட் த ட்ரூத் டேபிள் ஃபார் conditional statement P goes to Q. Okay dear students, P goes to Q. With this we can close today's class, dear students. So what are the things that we have studied today? Introduction for logic, propositions, example for propositions, and atomic statements. What do you mean by atomic statement? Very simple statement which cannot be broken down further. Then compound statement. Compound statement is a statement which is formed by combining one or more atomic statements. Then connectives. Connectives is another word which is used to connect two or more sentences together, and, or, but, etc. Then conjunction means it is a connective. It is nothing but and. What is the symbol for conjunction? Cap. Distinction means or. What is the symbol for distinction? Cup. Conditional statement is, it is based on some condition. If P then Q. The symbol is right-sided arrow, right-headed arrow. Then biconditional statement, it is if and only if. Both the side, the condition should be true. Okay. Then negation, opposite. He study well. What is the negation? He not study well. Then truth table and that circuit diagram for and or truth table we have studied, and we have studied the truth table for conditional statement also. Dear students, thank you for your patient listening. I hope everybody could understand today's topic. Thank you. Don't leave. Give the attendance and then leave.